Let's go to see the solutions for the activities for chapter 9. Question number 1. You're looking for the z-value for a 98% confidence interval. So for a 98 we divide 98 by 2. This is 0.49 or 49%. And then we have to use the table of the normal distribution. So we have to go to the table for 0.49. As you can see, the closest is 0.4901 and this is 2.33. So the correct one is going to be A. So the critical value for a 98% confidence interval is 2.33. The next one, in this case you look for the sample size, which is 42. The price is 114.5. This is the X bar, and then we know the population standard deviation, so we have to use the normal distribution. So for this problem, let's go to use the graphing calculator. So we have to go to Stat, Tests. We have a Z interval because of the population standard deviation. We click enter. We highlight stats. So sigma is 12.3. X bar is 114.5 and the sample size is 42. The confidence interval 0.98, and then we click calculate. So 110.08 to 118.92. So the correct one for this problem, as you can see, is going to be B. Next one, number 3, 95% t-value, sample size of 15. If it's a sample size of 15, that means that the degrees of freedom will be 14. So what we have to do, we have to go to the table of the t-distribution, and in this case we have to go to 14 degrees of freedom and 0.95. As you can see, it will be 2.145. So the correct one is B. Next one. In this case the standard deviation goes to the sample. As you see, it doesn't say population standard deviation. So it's a T interval. So we have to use the graphing calculator. We have to go to Stat, Tests, and we go to T interval. We highlight again Stats. The mean price is 64.3. The standard deviation is 5.6, and then the sample size is 15. And you look for a 95%, 0.95, and then we click calculate. And this is going to be the confidence interval, 61.2 to 67.4. So the correct one is A, 61.2 to 67.4. For the last one, this is going to be a confidence interval for a proportion. So let's go back to the graphing calculator. We go to Stat, we go to Tests, and we go now to A, 1 proportion Z interval, and we click enter. X is 195, N is 250, and you look for a 90%. We have to change it, 0.9, and then we go to calculate. 0.737 to 0.823. That means from 73.7% to 82.3%. So the correct one is